Sunny, and today's video is going to be a hurl video of all of the fun things that I got while I was visiting New York. I shoved them all in this totally rando box. This should be a fun mixture of all kinds of different things to haul. I have some makeup products, some antique-y kinds of things, some snacks, some clothing. Did I already say clothing? I felt like I just said that twice. Once again, I have to apologize. I have not been on it for the past like 2 or 3 days because my anxiety is just driving me crazy lately. What's really wrong with me? Nothing. What do I think is wrong with me? Almost everything. So I've still just been dealing with that, and it's not a lot of fun, but here I am. I just love visiting New York. That was my second time only to ever go. I just love the energy, and it's really fun. It's really hectic. I definitely could only visit there. I could never ever live there, but it is a super fun and awesome place to visit. I was there hanging out with Tarte, and I was working on something that I can say absolutely nothing about. But since I was visiting Tarte, I did get to bring home some Tarte goodies that I have been using like crazy ever since I have gotten back from all of these trips. I've been doing my makeup almost every day lately just to kind of try and help me with my anxiety because it's giving me something positive to focus on. I have been loving this, which is Tarte Smoky. I think it's just called Smoky, and I have been using this as an eyeshadow and an eyeshadow base. You can still purchase this, but I think they were telling me it is a QVC exclusive, so you do have to buy it online and from QVC. It is a beautiful smoky bronze creamy kind of product, so you definitely can use it as a shadow or as a base. The longer that it's been on your eyes, the longer that you wear it, it kind of starts to blend itself out, and you get a really shimmery look even if you use like more matte eyeshadows. Generally, I combine this with shimmer eyeshadows. I love a lot of shimmer. I have also been loving Tarte's The Sculptor, and I talked about this. This was in a monthly favorites about a year or so ago, but this thing is amazing. I'm so glad I got it again. What it is a stick contour, and this is in the lightest shade, shade 1. I have been using a lot of cream contours lately, and this is pretty much the consistency of a cream contour, but it's a lot easier to get really refined, targeted areas. I have definitely been sculpting my nose with this a lot lately, and I love it. I finally got a chance to get some Inglot products. I've heard a lot about them. I think that they are always at IMATs and some other makeup shows, but I hear YouTubers are banned from IMATs, so sadly I don't know if I will ever be able to go again. It's like in Times Square, or like it's in the front part of Times Square, like, you know, you always see Times Square on the TV and there's like the Coca-Cola sign. It's right in that general area, just in case you're going to New York. I got 2 eyeshadows out of their Freedom system, which basically just means that they are like empty eyeshadow, or not, they're not empty, but they're eyeshadow refills. They are just shadows in pans, and I'm trying to order another like empty Z palette so that I can put these eyeshadows in there before I use them. They are really nicely sealed like this, and I don't want to take them out yet until I have a container to put them in, because I'm not trying to get them covered in bacteria or broken up or anything else. So I'm sorry I can't swatch these, but this is a really beautiful orangey kind of bronzy color. This is shade 463. And then I got this other one, which is called the Double Sparkle Square, and I don't know why it's called double though. I'm almost thinking that this is not what was supposed to be in there, because what I thought I was supposed to be getting from the store was they have these really cool pans of eyeshadows that are like split, and they have 2 different colors in them. Maybe I thought I was buying that and I didn't buy it. I don't know. This says Double Sparkle Square though, so you would think that there would be 2 with the word double. This looks like a really bright, you know, kind of creamy, sparkly color. Whether it's the one I intended to buy or not, this one looks really beautiful and I'm very excited to try it. I also got the Sparkling Dust, which is basically a highlighting powder, but it's extremely sparkly, extremely glittery. I tried this on in the store and I was like, it's like fairy kisses. As you guys can see, it's just really a very high luster highlighting powder. And I would like to just take a second to tell you guys, I was so surprised by Inglot's prices. They're literally about half of what you would pay for MAC products. This whole powder was only like $16. Very impressed. Last from Inglot, I got some Pure Pigment eyeshadow. I'm not 100% sure what I'm gonna do with this stuff yet because it is really loose and thick and glittery, if that makes any sense, all comboed together. So it's just in like this sprinkle style container. It's very gold. It's very beautiful. Can you guys see that swatch? I feel like it's almost not showing up, which is sad because this stuff is really pigmented, I feel. I'm so happy to report that in the Times Square Sephora, which I would think that would be like the most picked over Sephora in the world, I found that special edition NARS Christopher Kane eyeshadow, which you guys have been linking me to. A lot of people are selling this product for like $90 online. That's mind-blowing for just one eyeshadow. So this is the Outer Limits shadow. It's sold out pretty much everywhere on the planet. It is like one of the hardest things to find right now. They only had one left. The display was even gone. Like they'd taken the display away. I don't know how this was there. I'm so glad it was there. This is what it looks like in the container. I feel like it shows up on camera not as good as it does in person. In person, they're kind of like reddish, pinkish flecks in it, but none of that. It just looks like a regular gold eyeshadow on camera. So I got the opportunity to go to the Lush Spa on Lexington, and I got a pirate themed massage. It's called the Good Hour. If you're ever in New York, you need a spa treatment, you need a massage, you have got to try out the Lush Spa. It was the greatest massage I've ever had in my life. The theme was amazing. The music was amazing. It's literally like getting a massage in Pirates of the Caribbean, the ride. It's amazing. So for the treatment, you get 2 of their massage bars, and whatever they don't use during the treatment, you get to take home. And we ended up only using 1 massage bar in my treatment, so I got to bring this one home. I don't remember what it's called. It's amazing. It smells a little bit cinnamony and a lot like cloves. I love the smell of cloves. It's very relaxing, and it's kind of good for the sinuses too. I've been having a lot of sinus trouble lately. TMI, nobody wants to know that. But if you need a massage bar, you need like some kind of nice oil for your skin. This is just basically like a solid massage oil bar. So I got that. That was the last beauty related thing. But the other thing that I got from Lush is the soundtrack that went with the massage. So this is like 2 CDs full of pirate music. It's the exact music they were playing during my treatment. You can order this online. It's called From Source to Sea. If you love pirate kind of stuff, you love like old time sounding stuff, this was just so amazing. I can't get over it. I wish I could share this music with you guys, but due to copyright and all that jazz, I can't. The next thing that I did in Times Square, which is so much fun, I've done it once before, but I ate them all and I didn't show it to you guys first, but I got some custom M&Ms. I love going to the M&M's World store every time I'm in Times Square. It's like a 3 or 4 story M&M themed gift shop. They have like all kinds of stuff with the little M&M characters on it. You can buy every color of M&M imaginable, and you can get custom printed M&Ms. You can put text on it, you can put like images on it, and Dogman and I got a bunch of different colors, and I got a lot of the lime green ones, as you can tell, like Gator Green. So some of them say Swamp Family, of course. I got some of them that say New York to commemorate my trip. Some of them have little hearts on it, and then some of them say Dogman and Bunny. So cute. I love it. And now that I've shown them to you guys, I can finally start eating them. Oh, I forgot. I have another like health beauty related item, which I got from the huge Urban Outfitters in New York. I don't remember what square or what street that it's on, but what I got from there is smelling salts. Like I keep telling you guys, I've been having like a bunch of sinus trouble. It's driving me crazy. So literally the first couple days I was there, I was not feeling good at all. And I was like, you know what I need? I need smelling salts. Like, who just comes up with that in their mind? It's like I'm not from this planet or something. Like, who's just like, I need some smelling salts. Not like Sudafed or Benadryl, smelling salts. So we were just in Urban Outfitters, browsing around, looking at all the makeup-y bath kind of things, and lo and behold, I found smelling salts. This is by the brand Fig and Yarrow, and this is literally so amazing and so helpful if you're having sinus pressure, or if you just need to feel energized, or like a lot of times like my anxiety can be calmed, or I can help myself with scents, like if I focus on a smell. So I love also like eucalyptus-y. I always say it's like medicinal, which is odd because medical things trigger my anxiety, but I just love like really strongly smelling eucalyptus or mint or menthol. I love all kinds of things that smell like that, and that is what this smells like. And it was very helpful in opening my sinuses and calming me down. Next, I got a couple of fashion items. I went to the Swatch store and I got this really cool transparent green watch, and I believe that they said that you can only get this particular watch in this particular color in the Times Square store, and I think they said Paris, which is just like two random locations. I don't know, like no other store except for Times Square in Paris. I don't know. It reminded me of the X-Files and it reminded me of Aliens, so I bought it. Also from the Swatch store, I swear I have seen this in like the Swatch catalog before. It is a, like I'm just browsing a Swatch catalog. This is the weirdest packaging in the world. Like look at that, it's just like a rubberized square. What are they gonna think of next? And I can't open it at all. I cannot open it at all. I cannot open this box. Oh my goodness. All right. Oh, there we go. Scissors always work for everything. I got this really nifty ring, and it's like a thick silver band, and it's got like all these little jewel doodaddies. They're like cubes of many colors. They're actually kind of like clear, but it's like an aurora borealis kind of thing, because they look clear in some ways and then some ways you turn it and it's like a magical rainbow of color. The other fashion kind of thing that I got comes from H&M, and it was such an adorable dress. I could not pass it up. It is all wadded up and wrinkly right now, so it's probably not gonna look that great. It is a black and white kind of fit and flare dress. I was impressed with how nice and fitted the top of the dress was, and it kind of almost looks like palm tree fronds. I love palm trees. And then it's just got like a nice little flared skirt. I think these styles are called like skater dresses, and then the back just has a zipper detail, and that's how you put it on. The last bunch of stuff I got in Brooklyn. On my last day there, we went to Brooklyn because some of the Tarte people, knowing that I'm like an antique hound, recommended that I go over to the Brooklyn flea market. So I did, and I found some cool stuff. So the last little bit of stuff is going to be like my antique-y kind of things that I collect all the time. The very first thing that I got is a giant antique light bulb. I love collecting light bulbs. I don't know what it is about light bulbs that I love, but I love them. I also got this really cool piece of carved wood. I have no clear idea or purpose of what I'm gonna do for it or with it, but it was only $2, and I just thought it was really interesting. It's like I almost wish I could like make jewelry out of this or something. I also got two baseballs, two really old baseballs. I just love the patina on things like this. I thought I could set them in like a vase or something. I love like things I can't even really explain to you. I love like textures of things, different textures. So I got this one, which may not technically be a baseball. Looks pretty big to be a baseball. This is definitely a baseball though. I just love how it looks. I think it's really cool. I like it. The next thing that I got may disturb some people, but I just saw it sitting there. I could not pass it up. I'm actually borderline horrified of clowns, but sometimes I like to get things that are like semi-frightening or something. I don't know, but this thing appealed to me so much. It's like a foam corroded clown man. It almost looks like it has the face of a monkey, I'm not quite sure, and he's got little foamy, flecky off pieces, and it's just, I don't know, he's like kind of in a permanent sitting position. I'm kind of scared to like move him too much because every time I do, little flecks of paint and foam fall off of him, but this was just too amazing to pass up. When am I gonna find another decrepit foam clown? I don't think ever. I also got a teeny tiny little plastic dolly. I thought she was way too cute, and she has an antique piece of lace wrapped around her to kind of make a dress. Her arms move so she can say, "Hi guys." I got another really cool thing which I already shared with y'all on Instagram, and it's kind of like a project for me. It's something that I put together at one booth in a flea market. They were selling antique watch fobs. So this watch case is about from 1890, and I just filled it with all kinds of other little cool knick-knack things that I found. So I've got a dice, a little light bulb, a flat coin back there, and then I've got like an antique-y kind of little portrait in there. The watch case opens, you can twist it off so that you can keep adding other things. So that's what I intend to do. The last thing in there that I couldn't just show you because it would not show its little face is a old tin portrait button, and I thought this was really awesome. I also got a bottle full of keys. I love old keys, and I really thought this was so awesome because this whole jar full of keys was only 12 bucks, which is really a steal because anytime I look for old keys, they're really kind of expensive if you buy them individually. So I'm really glad I found this one. I'm probably gonna uncork this and maybe make some jewelry or something out of a couple of the keys, and then just leave the rest of them as like a display. And then the last thing that I got is something that I just love it so much. It is an old Edison wax cylinder. I'm quite fascinated with Thomas Edison, actually, and I'm really on the search. And I'm really on the search for an actual phonograph player that will play these. That would just be like one of my dream antique items to own. This one is totally busted, so this one could not be played at all. I'm trying to get it to come out of here, but it's rather stuck. Oh, it just broke a little bit. Well, now I can show you this. It was broken already, so it's not that big of a deal. What this is basically like the first record. If you have a phonograph player, you can slide these wax cylinders onto the playing mechanism, and when you turn the crank, that kind of like starts the mechanism, and there are teeny tiny grooves on this, much like an old time record, and it will play really awesome sounding music. So this one is pretty much stuck in here and broken into bits, which is kind of tragic, because if you find them in non-broken order and you have a phonograph, you can make them play. So this video has been so long. I didn't realize how much stuff I had to show you guys. I feel like my videos have just been super duper long lately, but maybe if you're on like summer vacation or something, that's kind of like enjoyable for you. I don't know. I hope you guys are not annoyed with me. Thank y'all so much for being here and for watching, for spending time with me. If you're not already and you'd like to be, hit that button down below, subscribe, become a member of the Swamp Family, and give an alligator its wangs. Also, if you want, you can like me on Facebook, facebook.com/graveyardgirl, or you can follow me on Twitter, Tumblr, or Instagram at graveyardgirls, same way it's spelled here. I love you guys so much, and I will see y'all tomorrow. Bye!